is the beginning of the route, this industrial park. I said in a video, I think in the last video I was here, where I found a bunch of Christmas lights. I had said there was about 30 dumpsters in this route here. But after I made that video, I put some thought into it, and there's actually about 60 dumpsters in this route. These dumpsters are pretty much dead dumpsters. This auto shop scraps all their own stuff, but they'll throw some stuff away from time to time. Let's see, it's just all empty boxes. Good part about this time of year is it starts getting later when the sun goes down. The days are getting longer and longer, so I can get out here during the daylight and make videos, because generally you want to wait until all these places close down. There's no one around, so basically this place is just like a big ghost town. I'm just gonna bebop my way through. Got another, probably right about another 60 dumpsters now left. Maybe I'll run this route real time. If I can make at least a small score here in a minute. See, there's people there, so I'm just gonna skip that one. That's a tortilla bakery anyway, so it's basically a dead dumpster. This dumpster here can have some stuff in it. I showed recently a bunch of Wi-Fi and brand new Wi-Fi antennas and stuff right here. There's some little bits of metal in there, but nothing really worth anything. Busted up toilets. This is a little plumbing shop. They used to be in the habit of throwing little brassy and copper bits and stuff in there, but it's been a while since I've seen anything. There's a improperly made dumpster there. Sometimes people say I complain about that, but that piece of sheet metal is supposed to be down below this main bar here. It's not supposed to be up like that. It's really bad. I used to be quality control in a factory that made steel returnable containers, and they were essentially the same thing as these dumpsters. And that wouldn't have got past me, I can tell you that. That's dangerous. People can whack their elbows on that and stuff. It sounds like a stupid thing, but that hurts a lot. See how this dumpster doesn't have that? See how the sheet steel is down at least a 1/4 inch or so. See that? That's how it's supposed to be. And then this steel here is a rounded tube, and the edges of these are actually rounded for a reason. You know, a lot of people are putting their wrists and bones and elbows around that area, so that's why they're rounded like that. Cardboard dumpster, you never know. There used to be a big industrial one sitting right here. Some nice pallets. I've seen the pallet man sneaking through here before. I think it's a hot spot for pallets. That's a metal dumpster there. You get in trouble for taking stuff out of that. You can get arrested pretty easily. Stay away from these metal dumpsters. They're pretty obvious when you see them. So like this business, whoever's putting that in there, they're trying to make money off that metal, you see. So it's still their property in there. This is the way I understand it anyways. There's something in there. There's a overhead door open down there, so make this quick. Skibble-scabbles in here, so I've already passed up a couple skibble-scabble situations. Let's see, this is cord actually. That's just, I can just tell this is just stuff that they had like in a barrel, trash can barrel in their shop, and they just came and dumped it out. So it's not gonna be anything too valuable, I don't think. Could be wrong, you know. There's a little something. Hey, this is actually, you know what? This is actually the dumpster I found all the Christmas lights in. I was running this route the other direction, but because of this drainage ditch, I had to go out on the highway around and do all the stuff I just already did, you saw. And then I was doing this one. I came down here and did those, and then did this one. And I had skipped the first ones I showed at the car lot because they're basically lame. It just dawned on me, there's a business in here that it's a seasonal business. It's actually over there on that road. They must use this dumpster. It's a business where they put up Christmas lights on houses for a fee. It just dawned on me. I didn't know because I didn't think about it because this is the wrong street, but they may have went into a collaboration with one of these other businesses and they're sharing this dumpster. I think it's that brown building, one of those buildings over there anyway. That video, I just had a big pile of that stuff. Just skibble-scabbles. Might be that blue building, actually. Look at this lid. Little spray gun. There's brass and stainless in that. Garbage. Hey, look at that. Let's see if that's stainless or not. I got a magnet on my handlebar. I stuck to it actually. Some brass in there. It's just a piece of metal. It's got brass on the ends if you want to take the time. Got my hands greasy. Don't forget to close the lids. Closing lids on dumpsters not a big deal. No one really cares. You're actually kind of doing some people a favor by leaving them open. Because if you're under 5'10" or so in shoes, they're basically impossible to get open, you know what I mean? I seen some comments the other day, people getting on me about leaving the lids open, but see, that's virtually impossible to get that open if you're under 5'10" in shoes. So a lot of times I have to get up here like this. Then someone comes out here with a heavy bag of garbage, and they actually would like to have that lid open, you know what I mean? On my motorcycle and my mountain bike, I used to just go right down through there. I might go circle out around, backtrack everything you've seen so far and end up right over there. This is usually full of busted car windshields. I guess this stuff is not recyclable or whatever. Maybe it is, and they just don't do it. When I'm not finding a lot of stuff, I'll start picking up skibble scabble and cans if they're not dirty, too dirty anyway. Cans are almost worthless where I live. Those belong to Western Sizzling. They're just disgusting. Notice or not, but in my videos I avoid dumpsters that have food. Look at that. Wanted, we see you. See, and that's what most of these places care about. It's a pickup truck and it's dumping. They're illegal dumping in this picture. So they have a camera set up around here somewhere where they pulled that off of, and he doesn't have a front license plate, so he probably got lucky. But that's one of the problems. People tell me I need to use a truck doing this. And that's a huge problem with the specific activity that I'm doing here, because I'm coming onto other people's property. And when you do it in a truck or any big vehicle, you attract so much attention, and illegal dumping really upsets people. So if you're on a bicycle or a two-wheeler, people just aren't going to think, oh, he's dumping 1,000 pounds of garbage in my dumpster, you know. You know what I mean? It's just not possible. So you attract a lot less attention. And so like if you came in here dumpster diving in a truck and the owner of this place saw you, he might just freak out on you. You know what I mean? Because they got a lot of garbage to throw away, and they come out here and these things are stuffed full with someone else's stuff, you know. That's gonna make people angry. But anyways, illegal dumping is a big reason why people will freak out on dumpster divers and scavengers, because they don't know what you're doing. And on this little vehicle, I can cover 3 to 4 times as much ground as I could in a truck. So it sounds like I talk bad about trucks, but there's a reason why I say what I say. It depends on what you're doing. You know, I'm hitting massive amounts of dumpsters on other people's property, and it's just a lot less invasive what I'm doing here, you know. There are situations though, I mean, where it would be better to use a truck. Like if you live in an area where the big national retail stores throw out a bunch of stuff, like Home Depot and all the videos you see on YouTube where there's massive amounts of big stuff, well then, you know, sure, you want to go use a truck. But I'm just doing this blind, you know. I have no idea what's going to be out here, and I have to cover ground. But anyways, I think you can see the point. That's a good visual depiction of what I've tried to say in my videos. See, it's probably time for the flashlight. So basically, if people know what you're doing, they really don't care at all, pretty much. There are exceptions to that rule, of course, but if they think you're illegal dumping or going after your personal information or your business information, they will have a problem with it. And that's totally understandable, you know. So I personally don't like it when I see people digging through dumpsters like this one here. I mean, with my experience, I understand there's 99.5% chance there's absolutely nothing in here, just based on what I see on, you know, just my years of experience and what I'm looking at. And when I see people in a dumpster like this digging, I don't like it, you know, because it does look like they're going after all that right there. Tons of business information in there and stuff, you know. So people throw a lot away Even in apartment buildings, people throw away tons of private information. So, I mean, I see people doing it sometimes, and I think it's just a nuisance, you know, because I know there's no reason to be digging like that, for the most part. Well, hopefully we can store some more stuff within this cheap stuff. So my motto is get it in and out as fast as possible. And I know sometimes because I'm making a video, I don't practice that. I stay a lot longer than I normally would. Just because I'm making a video, you know. This place locks up their metal. They have a tremendous amount of stuff. Check this out. I'm gonna peek in here real quick. Look at that. I don't know if you can see down in there. That's giant pieces of steel. Some kind of mill service of some sorts. Pellet mill service. I usually don't score anything out of this dumpster, but they must have broke one of their compressors, tire inflator. Heavy full box of something in here. Probably just gonna be paper. You never know. Oh. Isn't it weird how paper is about the heaviest thing I run into? It's as heavy as steel. Heavier sometimes. Oh my goodness, boy, I got this thing taped up good. RO piston pumps. Sheesh. Man, that's some of the best tape I've ever run into in my life. That's good stuff. Those things, same books or whatever. That's a U-line. That's a U-line box. I assume that's the tape that U-line uses. Hey, that's good stuff. There's a good plug for that product. When I run into good products, I always like to talk about them. That U-line is a shipping supplies company. Another car windshield installer. That's a nice little cooler right there. That's actually in really nice condition. It's still got the label. It's just got some dirt on it. That's a nice Coleman cooler I'm gonna have. It's actually full of Bud Light, some Powerade drinks, Bud Light Lime. Nice clean cooler. Well, I've never ran a real-time route in the dark before, but I'm gonna try it right now. Hey, look at that right there. 25 Farkles. Check it out. What do you think about that? Things are heating up now. This belongs to a motel. It's usually just dirty beer cans. There's a little something. This dumpster's pretty good. I'm not sure what kind of business this is. They weigh a lot of wire, so. Oh, there we go. Now we're heating up. Oh. That's a giant piece of stainless steel. Nice one. 10-pounder. see. Good thing about this cooler is I don't lose any storage space. Gonna wash it up anyways. I'm real happy with that cooler. I find the stupidest things that get me excited. I just know I can use that thing, you know. It's got a nice, it's a nice Coleman brand. It's got a nice strong handle on it. Durable. It'll last me a long time. So, you know, put this bulky stuff in here. Now we're cooking. Like one of those push bars off of an exit door. It's my kind of stuff right there. Oh boy. Okay. We've got ourselves a score here. What do you think? Good stuff right there. I would take that kind of stuff all day long if I could. Let's see if I got a box around here I can use. There we go. These are actually aluminum bits here. Every one of these. Maybe not every one. Let's see. Yeah. Nice pieces of aluminum. So like some of this wire is going to be a low grade wire. I'll get 15 cents a pound. But this communications wire, like this gray piece here, I get 65, 75 cents a pound for that. It's actually pretty good money. That's tin there. Aluminum. Door hinges in here. It's come in handy for the right person, I suppose. I just scrap stuff like that. Plastic. There's a nice chunk. There's some aluminum there. I think. I could be wrong. I'll find out when I get out of here. I have to be careful here because, like I was saying earlier, this is obvious to me. This was a barrel in someone's shop without a bag, and they were throwing garbage into it. And they happen to be throwing wire bits in there, so, and metal bits, which is kind of rare, but, well, not rare, but I guess going back to what I was saying, I can just tell what it is first glance. Of course, businesses that don't deal with this kind of stuff aren't going to be throwing wire and metal bits in there. That's what I was trying to get to, but stainless steel. But I need to be careful because there could be some funk in here. Oh, see how they're throwing their lunch. There could be a big thing of chewing tobacco in here or something, you know. Nice heavy duty hinges. What do those cost in the store? I don't think they've ever been used. I don't see any signs of use. Maybe, actually maybe, yeah. On the interior side you can see. Exterior, they're spotless. It's stainless. What do we got here? A box of something. So I guess they're in the business of heavy duty doors. Wait. I don't know, sometimes I say something in my videos and then later on, or in the next video a week later, or in the same video later on, I'll say something that sounds like I'm contradicting what I just said, you know. I even hear myself on video doing it, but the reality of it is this dumpster diving, a lot of it is situational, you know. I could be describing one situation, this or that, and then it's kind of a different situation. So something else applies to it, you know. That's a big old box of scrap. See how I start skipping the cans now? Although, since I talked about them, I guess I'll take them. They're nice and dry, so they're fairly dry. Actually, that cans are a good example of what I was just talking about. Situational, you know. If I'm not finding much, I'll start taking cans. Now that I'm finding stuff, I don't care about skipping cans. Especially when you see these chewing tobacco things around here. You could run into a nightmare in one of those cans. Gonna do it. I think these cans right out today are about 1 cent each. I think they're right at about 30 cents a pound or so, 35 cents a pound. I thought I saw. I don't know what I did. Where was it? I should have picked it up when I saw it. Another Farkle around here somewhere. Let's see if I backtrack. Hey, that's a nice little glove right there. I didn't even notice that. Huh. There was a penny. It was really old and dark colored. Now I can't find it again. Huh. Oi. I don't think I made that mess. I might have. Oh well. That is amazing. How am I not seeing that thing? Trickery going on here. Take this guy like that. Throw him up here. For those of you wondering what I was gonna do. My bucket's too weak. I need to get that replaced. Scooter was about to fall over, so I need to find a spot to park. I'm determined to find that penny. Let's see, where was I? I came up here like this. Where did that thing go? There it is. Look at that. That thing is so hard to see. All right. This can be one of the better dumpsters around here. I throw tons of stuff away in here. Not today. CRT TV. bit of hammer. It's all metal. There's an old guy there. Look at that. The whole handle is a bar of steel. I'm not gonna do this real time anymore. It might be hard to see, especially when I turn my flashlight off. And I don't want to run the batteries out of my flashlight before I'm done. So I maybe have 20 more dumpsters or so, maybe. 1 second after I turn the camera off. $25 more forkels. I think this is an Amco. Something to do with automobile restoration or maintenance or whatever. Anyways, been finding quite a few car parts in here. Looks like this dumpster was just dumped recently, maybe. Heavy steel bits. Getting my hands greasy and oily. I saw a comment recently, someone didn't understand why I was complaining about getting my hands oily and greasy. Because I dig in garbage all day long. Actually, I don't dig in any garbage whatsoever. Maybe once in the last 12 months I accidentally got funk on my hand. Maybe twice. Some decent aluminum doors in there. They've all got glass in them. I just don't feel like messing with that right now. Got some other heavy doors laying on top of them. It's just these aluminum frames. They're pretty good stuff though, if you wanted to invest some time in it. That's gonna wrap it up. That's the end of the industrial route. Almost an accident. Oh no, this guy's driving like a moron. Let me guess, he's going to the kids' skating rink. No? Sheesh. Got his high beams on, almost hit that curb. Out there honking at people. Scary stuff. That's why riding one of these on the streets is real dangerous. I can't really recommend you do that. I meant to say that earlier in the video. These aren't dangerous, but the cars on the road smashing you are very dangerous. So be careful. That took a little over an hour. Hour and 10 minutes or so. If I wasn't making a video, it would have been probably a little under an hour, maybe. 60 dumpsters, give or take. So I averaged about a dumpster a minute. And I may have got $10 worth of scrap metal, maybe. It depends. Maybe not quite that much. It's pretty close to that amount though. And this little cooler is, I don't know what that is in the store, maybe 20 bucks. It's a nice one. So I mean, that's about as bad as dumpster diving gets. $10 cash an hour. It can get a little worse than that, but that's pretty typical baseline. Throw in a $20 cooler and maybe $30 of value or so in an hour. It's not bad. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the reality of dumpster diving. And as always, thanks for watching. Try not to get run over.